Chelsea will be taking on Manchester United tomorrow at Old Trafford in a important game, a must-win game as far as the Champions League qualification fight is concerned. Chelsea losing against Newcastle have put them in a very difficult situation that they must win tomorrow's game. But everything is possible because Chelsea, it is in their hands to qualify to the Champions League. If they win the rest of the two games left against Manchester United and Nottingham Forest respectively, they are guaranteed a Champions League spot. But there are obstacles. Chelsea will be without the like of Jadon Sancho, who is playing against his parent club. It is not allowed as far as the rules are concerned. Also, they will be without Nicholas Jackson, who has received a red card against Newcastle, putting Chelsea in a very difficult situation as far as these two games are concerned. And also, they will be without Fofana, they will be without McGill, and also they will be without who again, Nkunku. Now, the limited upfront will pose a very serious trouble for Chelsea tomorrow as they are left with only two wingers, Pedro Neto and Noni Madueke, with a false nine of Tariq George. Probably we might see tomorrow, which is a very bad news as far as the lineups against Manchester United are concerned, because they are playing a back five. According to Enzo Maresca, very difficult situation, because to get the better out of a back five defenders, you might have a striker running through the line. But right now, they are having the only option to play a false nine, which is better with a team that is playing back four instead of a back five. So this is going to be a very difficult game for Chelsea. But I must say, they have to do everything possible to win tomorrow's game, because Manchester United, they are having a bad form in the English Premier League, and also their concentration will be much on the next game, that is the Europa League final, with their struggling EPL rival Tottenham Hotspur. So they might be forced to start with their weakest lineup. But with the kind of ranting their fans are ranting online, they will be forced to get a result against Chelsea. And whenever Manchester United is playing with Chelsea, the minute they hear the name Chelsea, they get to be energized. Now, when you look at their previous games, you can see how bad informed Manchester United is. Chelsea last 5 games saw them lose only 1 game against Newcastle, and then Manchester United only winning 2, both in the Europa League. The rest of the 3 games they failed to win. That was in the English Premier League. Now, let's look at the table and see how possible Chelsea can end the season with. They are 5th position with 63 points, tied with Aston Villa, with Nottingham Forest right behind them with 1 point difference. Now, Newcastle will be playing Arsenal and Everton, which they might drop point against Arsenal, because Arsenal will want to finish in the 2nd position as Newcastle is chasing them and Manchester City also chasing them. They will also play Everton. Charlie, Everton can pose a difficult threat as far as Nottingham Forest is concerned, because they have dropped points in the past. Then Aston Villa will be taking Manchester United and Tottenham. This is where Aston Villa might get lucky, because both teams will be struggling, will be concentrated to focus more on the Europa League final. But all the 3 teams are likely to drop points. But Chelsea, if this is how it should be, you must try all your possible best to win the 2 games. I expect Cole Palmer to step up. I expect Enzo Fernandez to step up. I expect Caicedo to step up. I expect most of our midfielders to step up tomorrow and ensure the 3 points. If we get the 3 points, we might put a lot of pressure on the other teams that are playing Saturday and Sunday respectively. So, of course, the lineup will still be the same, except Nicholas Jackson, which Tariq George might come along to get a first start against Manchester United. As apart from that, I'm seeing no changes with the last lineup. Yes. So let me know your predictions on the comment section. I'm predicting a 2-1 win for Chelsea. Drop your comment, like this video, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Simon.